everyone. In this recording, I am going to share about the things that I did for the past week. I don't know where to begin because there were too many of them. Out of hundreds and thousands of multi-level marketing companies around the world, Herbalife has made me interested to know more information. At the beginning of this kind of involvement, I know that someday it will be dangerous, bloody dangerous. But I'll be willing to finish what I have started. On the first few days of my journey, I conducted a survey that is specified for former distributors, consumers, and to anyone who is interested to answer the survey. Currently, I have 14 respondents. So, and then past few days, I watch videos on both sides, and as well as the founders' videos that were posted to different active distributors. Uh, I don't know what to say much because those words did not reflect to their actions. Let's just be real here. People try to captivate people's attention through team building, uh, communication, through health and wellness programs, etc. Most people are unaware that HL is a no guarantee for financial freedom. Instead, it creates financial harm and influences harm to the body. And then within that week, I also communicated to one of the advocates, and we started to have an interview. However, the software for the recording got malfunctioned, so most of the part of the interview was muted. I only have fragments of the interview, that are saved to computer. I will look forward to reschedule the interview. Then this day I did a couple of contacts with people in LinkedIn, and then I searched for articles and financial data and medical findings. I don't see any medical findings much. Let's talk real here. Money speaks on the game. It is a fear to be caught and fear to lose someone's life. So some people force themselves to be silent for the sake of the rest of their families, even though they won't be able to get justice from what was going on to them. The thing is that intimidation won most of the fear tactics. Tactics. Back in 2013, it fueled into a billionaires fight where several billionaires start to join the ride for the investment in Herbalife, but only one remained on his stand that it is a pyramid scheme. These unwise investors joined the ride without knowing the long-term consequences. When they knew about it, they after several years, they kinda like they decided on the other way. I don't dare to judge anyone from the game of the billionaires or within Herbalife. I just said what I would love to say based on my observations. And speaking of the victims of Herbalife, those who lost their money and some lost their families because of this consumption of the products. I remember a line of word that said, the poor are always willing to change. Look at the Latino communities. Look at the Asian community. Look at the rest of the communities around the world. They did too much work in order just to join in this kind of thing, imagining that there will be a financial freedom and they'll be able to attain the American dream. Most of them don't, really don't. They lost the game. But not speaking out and not sharing everything within yourself, it will not help to eliminate what it has to be eliminated. Let's just face it, top distributors back in the 80s, 90s, I say that they earned the most. We ought to say we should not be angry towards to people that are above us. It is the system that control them. It is the system that control them that we should be angry at. We should take care of ourselves in supporting this kind of community like the anti-MLM community because a life is at risk and every person has to be smart in speaking out without being busted by the other party. This is a holy war for many people from the anti-MLM community because it is the moral fight against an, an unethical business in every MLM company. Many people take time to spread awareness regarding to the situation of every MLM company, but the majority is still sleeping on the fantasy that they live on. Fancy cars, lots of money, extravagant travels, you can name them all, but in reality, nah, they're all the same. No results are coming out. This is an open message to everyone who became a victim, a former distributor, a consumer, or someone that cares for the people that I mentioned. Please take time to understand your rights and be wise enough to speak out through many ways, not only by speaking, but on whatever ways you could do. And to all the people in across the 95 countries around the world, please do not patronize the kind of products from the company that made millions of losses from the people that invested and spent more effort to have more clients, more consumers to be fallen under them. My mere intention of doing this recording is to address the opinions that I have and everything that I did for the past few days. Before I finish this recording, I say Afuera con Herbalize. Thank you. Please support me with my journey by sending me a message at my email, thestoryaftermlmcontrol at gmail.com. I repeat, thestoryaftermlmcontrol at gmail.com. Thank you.